Right. What up? What up? What up? We are live, man. We are live. Episode 61 of the Sip Smoker Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Smurf Dog. How y'all doing out there? Sip Smoker Sports Podcast world. How y'all weekend going? All right, that's what's up, man. So, like I said, episode 61, Sip Smoker Sports Podcast. We were gonna get into some things today, but I think we're gonna wait until Wednesday on the big one. And today we just gonna continue to talk sports. So let me see. We got Pep. Ain't heard from G. BA on the road. What's up with you?
I'm good. Good
Yep.
weekend.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You watching this game?
Yeah,
I mean, that's all that's on, really.
it
Just
is.
gonna watch some NBA. I don't even know if they got some NBA on
Yeah, the Nets lost to Boston, so
already.
yeah, they play early.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I'll be back.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Let's talk about it. Go ahead.
Nah, I'll be
Was it-
back. But my sister is graduating from the police academy up in Mount Vernon,
Oh, okay.
so I'll be in Brooklyn next weekend.
Money earning.
But I'm staying right down the street from Barclays,
That's
and they
what's
play
up.
the Hawks. And they play the
You
Hawks
going?
Friday night.
Yeah.
I'm not going all the way to Brooklyn and not going.
I
to
know,
the-
man. I wish I could go with you. I wish I could go
Yeah.
with you, man. You know, I've been wanting to go to OKC Brooklyn up there for the longest, man. I don't even know when that
Okay.
game is.
Hey! Every day is a Saturday.
Oh, I already know. It
Hey,
is
man,
now,
oh.
yeah.
Hey man, all we have to do is look at the schedule and see when they playing,
Yeah.
catch a flight, just like I just did, flight, hotel, rental car. And the only reason I got a rental car is because I gotta
January
drive up.
15th. MLK. Or the day before MLK, probably.
Bet. Make that flight.
Hey man, let's do it.
Hey, let's
You know, I've been wanting to go up there.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me
Let's
get
go.
G in here. What's good, G?
Same different day. Sorry I'm late.
We just sitting here talking about we talking about possibly going to the Brooklyn game. I'm still undecided on whether I'm gonna go to that last 49ers game when they play the Cardinals up at Levi Stadium.
The only
That's
thing
on the
about me
7th.
going to Brooklyn is I would have to hurry up and get my pistol license to go to fucking Brooklyn.
I'll be there this weekend.
I'm
The
not
next
fucking
weekend.
with y'all without a pistol in Brooklyn.
Yeah, man.
Where the hotels we stay? What hotel?
So I'm staying at the sheesh.
You want to put that out on here?
Hey.
Don't put that out on here.
Yeah,
No, I will not. Yeah, no, I
yeah.
will not. I
Okay.
just,
Yeah, don't put that out on here, man.
Gotta
Motherfuckers
practice
is crazy
outside.
nowadays.
Gotta
man.
practice OPSEC.
Yeah. Motherfuckers is crazy, man.
Yeah,
So what's
I'm
going on,
to
fellas?
To the Hawks game on Friday night, though.
Man, that's what's up. Hopefully they get a win and Trey Young don't come in there and show his ass.
I hope Trey Young show up, but I hope they still lose.
Oh man.
Did they win today?
Nah, they lost to Boston by 8, I think. 8 or 9.
Man, there's
No,
something
going into
wrong,
the-
man. They still need some coaching, man.
It's not. So
And
It's
y'all
not
need to
single
move some
coaching.
parts around too. Y'all need
But
some
it's-
different parts.
But the thing is now, so now that we had, Seth and Joe working through their injuries,
Right.
we just got TJ Warren now. So now he's
I saw that. You gotta
trying to get his legs back.
reintegrate him
So-
into the offense.
Hey, man, we in 6th place right now, so it don't. I mean, we all right. It's still early.
Yeah, it's true. That
Yeah,
is
'cause we
true.
right behind y'all.
Yep.
Go on, spit it out.
Huh?
Go on, spit it out. You said, yeah.
I was typing, so I'm about to spit it out right now, man.
I was disappointed. I mean, my first soccer experience, like one of the first,
go ahead, G.
One of the first games that I really, listening to y'all have a lot of interest in soccer, and me, I'm trying to be multicultural, so I was watching soccer, and I see what y'all was saying. The U.S. is very, very talented. There's a lot of talent on that team. I think what hurt them was, like you said in the text string, being down in soccer is like being down 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter in football. It's hard to come back from that.
Especially when you gotta. Oh, go ahead.
Especially like when the clock is continuously running, regardless if you go out of bounds or not. It's a continuously ticking clock. Penalties, there's no reviews. The penalties is just the card getting put up, and then
they're reviews. They do VAR. It gets sent down to the referee from somewhere, but they'll go look at stuff, man. If it's egregious enough, or if it's a goal scored, and they go check for offsides and stuff. They review a lot of stuff.
Okay, so I ain't got that in depth. That's why I be listening to y'all.
Yeah. I got
but it's more or less, I was disappointed because when I see men's soccer and just watching them this time, I start to compare them to women's soccer. And them women ain't no punk. Them women be playing. Yeah. Women's soccer is just as competitive as the men's.
Well, the women's soccer is better.
It is, but think about this. Most of the best athletes that are men, they play football, they play basketball, they play
baseball.
And on the women's side, and the women would really,
it's just soccer and
they got volleyball, gymnastics, basketball.
But that's why I was saying, like, I was disappointed. Soccer. I was disappointed because they had a lot of shots on goal. Yeah, they had a lot of attempts on goal.
Yeah, they just didn't put it in the net, man.
And they couldn't. That's where they lost it. They couldn't get it in the net. So I was like, damn. Every time I'm sitting there, I'm getting on the edge of my little footrest at the end of my bed. I'm getting on the edge, like, oh, go and drop this in. Oh fuck, shit, and then the ball's going back the other damn way. So I'm just like. I was just disappointed, but deep in my mind, I'm thinking like 4 years from now, they gonna be. You keep that team together.
Oh yeah,
no injuries.
Yeah.
That's gonna be trouble. They gonna be a force. I think the rest of the world is saying we need to prepare for the U.S. men because them jokers, they young, they fast, and. But not to throw race or anything in there, but Guns, this goes back about a week or two ago, what you were saying. Mm-hmm. And I didn't really take note to it and shit. It's a lot of us.
On a lot of them other teams, huh?
Yeah. When I
on
say
them other teams, you look at France, you look at the Netherlands, you look at Italy, man, they all got them. I
was like, wow, and
it's only
that kid Mbappe. That kid Mbappe
is for real.
There's only a lot. There's only a few African Americans that I see. Well, African Netherlands or biracial players that I've seen.
Ukraine,
Korean teams
from
the Korean teams. They don't have none.
Right.
Yeah, it's only a few teams out there that don't have people that look like us.
Yeah, but them boys be balling. Them boys be balling too.
The French team that won was like 80% us.
The Netherlands too.
Yeah.
The Netherlands too. And see, for me, it's just telling me like my grandson, he's in Kenya. My granddaughter is here. That's just telling me like, yo, my grandkids can be whatever the fuck they want to be. They ain't gotta be aspiring to be the damn president of the United States. We already did that. Man, go win be the next Pele. Cause, everybody compare soccer players to David Beckham, but I think we forget about fucking Pele. I'm just saying that's my spill on soccer.
Go ahead, Pat.
Nah, I was just saying that team, they missed.
Still got an echo
on the opportunities, man. They could have won that game. They just missed on opportunities. And then they let Dumfries.
Denzel Dumfries.
He took over that game, man.
Yeah.
He took over that game from one spot, running the sideline.
And what's that one kid you said always sitting? He's always on the sidelines. He's never playing.
Gio Reyna.
He played.
He played in the last game.
When they do nothing,
shit,
he was just out there.
He should have started.
That's what the announcer was saying. The announcer was saying, why wasn't Reyna starting? And I'm like, I don't fucking, I'm just listening. I'm just taking it all in because this, spending 15, 14 years in overseas, I still never really got into soccer like that. So now I'm just sitting there listening and then listening to everything that they were saying. That's why I'm texting y'all like a yellow card means what? A red card, because I'm really trying to get interested in it and shit. So, yeah. Gone Guns. Is that a Church's Chicken Cup?
So,
not drinking there.
First of all, I think Greg Berhalter outthought himself because he should have had Gio Reyna in the lineup. He also should have had Haji Wright in the lineup because their back line was probably an average 6'2", with Van Dijk back there at 6'5". Then their goalkeeper was 6'8". You see what we saying by if we 6'8", we playing basketball, but he's 6'8", he playing soccer and probably making more money than most of these NBA players. I
mean, think about it. Joel Embiid played soccer before he played basketball.
Yeah, I know a lot of them cats did. Mm-hmm. So I think with that, I think Greg Berhalter outthought himself on the lineup. I think he should have swapped, but we didn't have too many back defenders, so he couldn't swap Zimmerman and Ream out, who were killing us the whole World Cup. Dumfries was killing Anthony Robinson because that's whose side he was on, making all them plays. We missed chances, man. Christian Pulisic, he should have chipped that first shot. Instead of trying to kick it around the guy, he should have chipped it over him.
That's what I was saying, that top corner.
Uh-huh.
I think they could have got him a couple times.
A little flick over him.
Yeah.
He went down to the ground. Just flick it over him. Oh, man. Musa really didn't show up.
No.
Wade really didn't show up.
He didn't really get no opportunities either.
Ferreira shouldn't even have played. He should have never saw the field. He shouldn't even be on the team, in my opinion. Like Ferreira? I said, it should have been Haji Wright up there. Little Hispanic guy.
With the blonde hair?
Nah. That's Sergio Dest. He was born in the Netherlands.
Nah.
Ferreira was up top, up at the front. Hispanic guy. He had the shaved side. Was his hair blonde? Was it blonde tips or something? We might be talking about the same dude.
Because he subbed in?
He's number 9. Nah, he wasn't subbed in. He started the game. and then they
Okay.
brought Haji Wright in. But he
they
was
subbed
totally
in-
ineffective.
yeah,
He was
they subbed in
non-existent.
somebody else too that had like a low blonde cut. They
Oh.
colored their hair blonde. I don't know who it
Uh-huh.
was, but yeah.
Who they sub in that game? I don't know. They subbed in Brendan Aronson. Then they subbed in Gio Reyna. Then Haji Wright. Oh, DeAndre Yedlin.
Yeah.
He
Him.
plays overseas too.
Yeah.
He should have played a lot more than he did as well. He got some speed to offer. He plays over in Europe, so he knows these guys. He should have
Mhm.
played a lot more. I think Greg Berhalter, he outcoached himself a little bit, overthought it, and then once they made that first one, I'm like, shit.
It was over.
And
It was
then when they
over.
made the second one before the half, I'm like, how do you let this happen? That's
So when it was 1-0, I was like, man, it's gonna be hard because now they're gonna be patient.
these European teams who like
Yeah,
possession.
and they gonna. But even that, they gonna keep all 11 on the defensive end. Make sure you don't get no shots on goal. Keep passing it around, hold possession. They might go for something, and then when they don't, they just gonna sit back and make you beat them.
But I
Yeah.
mean, I thought we could beat them.
Hmm.
I didn't. I mean, yeah, they're European, but I didn't think they were 3-1 better than us. I didn't think they were 2
Nah.
goals better than us, man. We're young, we're early. I don't think anybody expected us to do what we did. We're early, so yeah, the next 4 years, add some more youth to it. We need some size on the back line, man. And get rid of Ream and Zimmerman. We can keep Sergio Dest out there. Hell, we can even keep Anthony Robinson over there. He plays in Europe too. But if we find somebody better, then swap him out. Hell yeah.
Yes, man. You remember I told you he reminded me of this
He
dude.
tried to do too much.
do
every
too
now
much
and
with the
then.
ball. Like, hey,
Yeah,
man,
he tried to do
if
too
ain't
much
nothing
every
there,
now and then.
tap it back.
But hell, he was the only
Forward.
one trying to do too much.
Yeah, he was.
Everybody-
But it was-
Everybody
but it was
else is like,
much.
well, shit, we gonna sit back and kick the ball around. Nah, we ain't got time for that. So, I mean, I thought we could beat the Netherlands.
We could have won
I
that game.
think we made some defensive mistakes, and they took advantage. And they hit us twice with the same type of goal, man. Dumfries down to the baseline, kick it right back, and we had
Yep.
nobody there for some reason in the middle of the field. That's supposed to be Weston McKennie coming back, or somebody like that coming back. to help
They was
on the
late.
play.
They was late.
Not hustling.
When you played, and this is not an excuse, but when you play them, the whole pool round, and then when you get to the knockout, man, some of their legs were gone.
Yeah,
And they just couldn't.
that's
They
true.
just couldn't get there in time.
But that says a lot about our talent right there. Yes, we are very talented. This is probably the best talent we've had ever
Collectively,
collectively.
as a team, yeah.
But if you don't have the right people on your bench, the right people on for substitutions, because I think Joshy Zardes should have been on that team, regardless of his age, because a lot of things happen that come off of Joshy Zardes' foot. He didn't play Kellen Acosta enough. He should have played Kellen Acosta. Kellen Acosta always makes something happen. If not, he'll get out there and kick the motherfuckers on the other team and get them pissed off and shit. Trying to get them out their game, but he didn't play Kellen Acosta enough. He damn sure didn't play Gio Reyna enough. We already know that. We done discussed that. And we were weak at the back line. We should have brought back John Brooks regardless of his age. We should have brought back Jeff Cameron regardless of his age. We needed that depth because we didn't have any. And now you got Ream and Zimmerman getting smoked. Getting smoked. So that's my spiel, man. That's my spiel.
That and the
All in
experience.
all, I can't wait for the next one. It's gonna be here, man. I think I'm gonna start me a World Cup fund. So when it come around, man, I'll have enough money to buy me a ticket to at least one game. You know what I'm saying?
Where's it at, Nick? Is it Nick?
All of North America.
Oh, it's North
Mexico,
America?
United States, and Canada.
Huh.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm
Last
not
time they
going
did it in '94 was just in the States.
to-
Yeah.
I'm going to Mexico, so.
But it's a lot more spread out now. I guess they're trying to let Canada and Mexico get some of this money.
Since they got a team now in
South
Canada
America. Yeah.
that made it.
Yeah, so
man,
my question is, as far as the men's team, when was the last time they made it to the knockout round?
2002.
So it's been a
2010.
while.
No, I'm lying. 2014.
Still been a while. So it's been 8 years.
Yeah, because we didn't even make it to the 18 World Cup.
Yeah, because
So-
in 14 was where after got here, was going.
Yeah.
Pep, your headphones dying. But
Not all right.
so yeah, it's a lot of crackling, but you
Is that what that mean?
yeah.
When you do
Say something, you going in and out.
All right, let's do this, man. We take a look at the game and the picks. Oh, snap. Hold up. Let me take this down. My bad, man. Where should it go? Boom. He got a big gulp.
Now he got that nasty ass church
Oh.
shit.
Yeah.
Man, you must be constipated.
Mm-mm. I'm good.
Okay. That's like my fourth choice. That's like my eighth choice, man. I'll go get some like boneless. I'll go KFC, Popeyes, Zaxby's. Shit, I don't know. Name
I
something.
can't. So I
Dairy
can't do Popeyes
Queen.
no more.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. But this is. I'm not really.
Check your phone.
I'm not really with that dude either. I mean, this one.
Yeah.
I don't need
Texas is
church.
good.
I don't need Popeyes because Popeyes is like a laxative to me. That shit is nasty.
Yeah. Yes. It,
For
it,
real?
it really. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that's-
really turned that into
Popeyes
that.
is a laxative.
That
yo.
shit don't bother me none.
So the one I go to is a new one that's down off of Stan Sluten, down by the newer Walmart down there.
Yeah, the
But
one they moved from Robinette. They closed that one down. Right.
Yeah, but
And then they
I-
moved it.
I don't know what happened to it when it was first up. Like the first 6-7 months, it was on point,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, man, it was like
Enough
what
said.
happened? What happened to the food? I don't like it, man. My better
That
half.
word
She
fucking off.
wanted that. So you playing? Yeah, they do be in there messing around.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm not playing. It's funny as fuck.
I go to the window, like, what are y'all doing in here, man? Like, where's my food? All this, like, why am I waiting? All this chicken that's laid out right here. Why am I waiting?
Shit getting cold too.
Put that chicken in the
Get
bag and
cold in
let's
the
go.
warmer.
Man, put that in the
Some
box
motherfuckers
and let's
get cold
go.
in the warmer, man.
Yeah.
Go to the military.
I'm gonna ask that.
Oh, that's where they at? Both of them? Wow.
I don't know. I didn't see a few in there.
In,
So.
in the K? In the K, for real? Yeah, that's what's up. That's That's what's hot.
Yeah, both of them.
All right, so let me get back to this. So here's the game. Picks, how we do today.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
2-1 right now.
I'm 1 and I am 1 and yeah, we gotta wait on this game, but I'm 1 and 2 right now.
Uh-huh. Oh, give me some sauce with them reds.
Damn it, you too fast.
So it just happened for you right now, Pep?
Nah,
Man, he hung that dude out to dry.
Yeah, he did.
nah, not yet. But
You see.
I guess.
Anyway.
I guess it's getting rid of that. Man.
Yeah. All right. So we all picked the Jets, of course. The Jets lost. We'll get to that here in a sec. Matter of fact, let's.
Ooh, my bad, y'all.
You saw it?
Yeah.
I see. That's the. So, Pep, you ready?
Yeah.
Let me go and get you this here. Get you this thing here, man. Jets, Jets.
Field goals.
Yeah.
Field goals, man.
Field goals
Field goals for
touchdowns.
us. Yeah, field goals. That's why we lost.
Okay.
And I ain't even. Ooh, damn, Dak. So this is the first time.
Like, damn, man.
Dude, I need you to get YouTube TV or something.
So this was the first time in a long time that I wasn't mad when the Jets lost.
Yeah.
We kicked 5 field goals.
Yeah.
5 field goals. 5.
1, 2,
The
3, 4,
pick-
5.
The pick the
Shut
pick
your
happened,
ass up.
but the pick was a pick. I mean, it got popped in the air. It happens. He threw it late, but it got popped in the air. I mean, his stats wasn't that bad either.
No, they wasn't.
What you got?
So-
What do you got?
He threw for. Damn, I just had it up. He threw for 369,
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
but he threw the ball 57 times too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And the crazy part is they didn't have to,
I know.
because Knight had 90 yards on 15 carries.
I like that kid, man.
Yeah, but they didn't run Robinson at all.
True.
So now I'm questioning Joe Douglas' trade. Why did you trade for this dude if you're not going to use him?
Yeah.
Like last week against the Bears, he wasn't hurt. They just made him inactive. Why would you trade for him and not use him?
Retardation.
So, like I wasn't even that mad. I mean, the defense gave up 3 touchdowns, but offensively, we should have had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And what some of these play calls LaFleur was calling, it's like everybody. I'm seriously. Most people know when Berrios is in the game and you running him in motion.
Mhm.
Most times
Might
you
be
want to
a
hand him. You want to hand him the ball because he's a punt returner and he good in space.
Right.
But it don't work all the time. Why not fake that, play action, and throw a pass? Because Garrett Wilson was killing them.
Yeah, he was.
He had 8 catches for 162.
Yeah. Yeah. I know he was killing him.
Corey Davis had 5 catches for 85.
I mean, he
So-
threw the ball 57 times, though.
Yeah, but sometimes, this is my only issue with Mike White. Sometimes his problem is because he spreads the ball all over the place. Because there was a few throws he clearly missed.
Mm-hmm.
He clearly missed. It was one he tried to throw to Denzel Mims on a 3rd down. and right underneath Denzel Mims, Elijah Moore was wide open coming underneath.
That was in the third quarter or fourth quarter.
Yeah, in the third quarter.
Yeah.
He missed him.
Yeah.
And I'm looking like, you missed Elijah Moore by himself. That's a catch and a first down right there.
Mm-hmm.
The commentators said, what was he throwing to, because he was so wide open going across the middle.
But he didn't even look at him. He threw it to Mims. He threw that one to Mims. And then, I mean, and I'm not mad because the Jets still could have won. But Berrios dropped the touchdown in the end zone to win the game.
And I can't really blame him for that. That was a hard catch to make.
Hey,
and
man.
I think that if he would have caught it.
Hey, man.
Go ahead.
He get paid millions of dollars to catch the football. The one job you got is to catch the football.
Now, for me, I think that if he would have
I
caught that
concur.
ball while he was still in the air, they was going to come light his ass up. He was going to drop
He wasn't
that
in.
ball.
No, he was in the end zone. And
But his feet wasn't down, was it?
Yeah.
Was it? Oh.
All he had to do. So I can't even be mad at how he tried to catch it because he tried to like cup it in with his arms. I mean, that was really the only way he could catch it. But it just slipped out his hands. So I don't know. I guess his gloves weren't tackified enough for him to hold on to it.
He need to go back and watch some Los Angeles Raiders of the 80s.
Yeah.
Watch Lester Hayes. Get his Lester Hayes on.
I mean, I
God.
that was just it. Honestly, that was a good game.
What was that?
It
That
was
was a good game. The Jets just couldn't score touchdowns when they needed touchdowns.
You big dumb fuck. That's why you there.
So, yeah, that's why they lost, because we kicked 5 field goals.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
some of
field
the-
goals instead of touchdowns, man.
And some of the play calls, man, I'm just like, why?
Yeah, bad too.
I
Why?
kicked 5 field goals. That's an additional 20 points that you missed out on.
I'm just like, sometimes I think LaFleur be trying to be cute, man. Like,
What?
Yeah, they all do.
what you trying, like, get a touchdown, man. Yeah, we need 6 field goal. We need 6 field goal. If you had my kicker on your fantasy team, you was happy.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, because he kicked 5 field goals
And an extra point.
and an extra point. Was it for? No, did they go to extra point? Did they go to?
Nah, they got the extra point.
Did they? I
Mhm.
thought they. No,
They
you
had
right,
22.
you right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
We couldn't make Kirk it up though.
He
Yeah,
did.
man.
He did. Him and the
God.
coach both kirked it up. It's just the Jets couldn't capitalize on his kirk ups.
I mean, we didn't force a pick, like a bad pick, like he would usually throw. We
Yeah.
didn't force a fumble he would usually have. So that's what I mean when he Kirk it up, or even like the Buffalo
Yeah,
game.
oh yeah.
When he didn't
yeah.
stretch it across the goal line.
But
On the
that, but
fourth
him and
down.
the, but I say him and the coach both kirked it up because when y'all turned the ball over down there on the goal line, they couldn't get 3 yards, 4 or 5 yards out of that
But they
in the fourth quarter. So
Mhm.
since they couldn't get them, they was handing the ball off, but Kirk Cousins could have looked and been like, "Yo, I'm just gonna audible up out of this joint and throw this quick pass because." Especially wherever
because it was
Jefferson
working.
was lined up.
No,
Wherever
because it was
Jefferson
working.
was lined up.
Because it was working. And the only thing that really killed the Jets, outs and slants. Outs and
Yeah,
slants.
because Jefferson really wasn't. Most of Jefferson's catches was when Sauce was on somebody else.
Well, yeah, they
Yeah.
kept him over on DJ Reed's side a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got DJ with that touchdown though.
Mm-hmm.
And it
I
wasn't
mean-
it wasn't nothing nobody gonna do about that one. Because
Yeah.
he completely stopped and then just kept it moving.
This why I say, like, when it comes down to my team, I compare the cornerbacks to, if you not Bobby Taylor and Troy Vincent for the Eagles, Bobby Taylor and Troy Vincent, it didn't matter what side of the field you put them on. They was physical, they was tough, and they wasn't letting you catch their ball simple.
And they were different.
Yes.
And what I mean by that is because back then, you know, the average size for corners was like 5'10", 5'11". Both of them jokers was like 6'3", 220.
Yeah, they was tall. And they had speed.
Yeah. They were
that's
different.
What I see. That's what I see in Sauce Gardner. Sauce
He's
Gardner,
6'3".
He's physical. He can run. He can cover. Deion Sanders, if anybody's looking for a Deion Sanders type cornerback, you must go back to sleep or watch YouTube and watch his highlights, because that's where you're going to see him. Because there's not going to be another Deion Sanders.
It ain't no more Reeveses. It ain't no more Deons.
Exactly. Because I was going to say the next closest would be Darrelle Revis. So, I mean, to me, it all came down to, like you said, the field goals, and then with a minute and something seconds left on the clock, they forced them to punt that ball. And they got back down within 5-6 yards of that goal line and couldn't get in there.
Dropped the
Hey
touchdown.
man, my bad, man. My bad. Real quick, man. My bad. We forgot to get into this. We don't own any rights
You waited for me. I appreciate that.
to any music, video, or stats on the show, except for the song that's playing right now. We just some old war vets talking about sports and keeping the hood professional. If y'all don't like that, what they need to do, G?
Get off these nuts. Get off our nutsacks. Get a life. Get a job. Get something better than
real.
what you're doing now. Yeah.
For real.
Thank you for watching.
But
That
thank you
too,
for
I
watching.
do appreciate that though. Even though we ain't getting
Let's
paid for this, but I
see.
still appreciate it.
Everybody but Pep picked the Eagles.
Yeah, sure did.
I mean, we picked the Titans for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking about.
We knew
Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry.
Well,
Yep.
yeah. I put too
Derrick
much
Henry.
stock in him for real, man.
We put a lot of stock in that.
I
run
did.
game, Titans. We
I
committed
did,
$2
man.
million a piece for that game in stock. Good night. Get your butt on somewhere. Get. I'm on. Get. Scram. So the Eagles won because, one, they literally shut Derrick Henry down, forced the injured Tannehill to try to win the game, and AJ Brown and Smith had stellar games because the Eagles only had like 67 yards on the ground. That's like very low for us this season, and had 380 in the air. 380 in the air. That's like a total flip of what we've been doing the whole season. So that's why they won. That's why the Eagles won. Even though, as y'all see, I didn't pick them to win. That was one of the 4 or 5 games that I picked the Eagles to lose. And the reason why was because Derrick Henry, and the Eagles said, we got something for that.
Mm-hmm.
And they kept fresh bodies. Every time, if you watch that game, every time you turn
Well,
around.
that's why they brought in Sue and Joseph so they could rotate. The
That's
49ers
exactly what I
do the
was
same
getting.
thing. The
That's
49ers
exactly
do the
what I
same
was
thing.
getting.
Yeah.
They was
How the
getting,
Jets do it.
when they was stopping, when they was stopping,
49ers, the Dolphins do it.
when they realized that they just was not going to be able to run there. Because, okay, Derrick Henry, he's fast, he's big, but he's ineffective running outside, running sweeps. He's ineffective. He's more effective running up the middle or running off tackle. You want to run
Tannehill only threw the ball 22 times, man.
I mean,
Derrick Henry only carried the ball 11.
11, yeah.
11 for like 30 yards.
They were
Tannehill
really
had
out of
more
character
rushing yards.
today, man. Or they just not that
Yeah.
good. I don't know which one it is.
Well, I think they figured out they saw okay. They didn't capitalize. They didn't adjust off of if I'm stopping your primary runner, your primary back who's a beast, and I'm forcing you to throw. They didn't capitalize off of that. So I will say that their primary receiver got hurt. He's in concussion protocols. Even though we got a
You talking about Burks? Yeah, he got lit
Treylon
up.
Burks.
Yeah.
He took a hell of a hit, even though, I mean, I wouldn't have called that probably, but it is what it is. You can't go back and change that shit. But, I mean, he caught the ball. He held on to it, whatever. It really had no effect, no bearing on the game because that was the only touchdown that they scored. So they didn't capitalize. They didn't capitalize off of, okay, we shutting your run game down. Let's open this pass up, and then we can run Derrick Henry. I can see if Derrick Henry got hurt instead of Treylon Burks. Now I'm forcing you to be one way. Nah. Your primary rusher was still, he was still viable.
But if you can get him before he gets started.
Yes, and he was only getting 3-4 yards a carry.
Jalen Hurts was 29 for 39 for 380.
380.
3 touchdowns.
And 2 sacks.
He got sacked twice.
Yep.
It happened.
That's mediocre. What killed the Eagles was false starts.
AJ Brown,
Yeah,
8
like
catches,
7.
119 yards.
We had seven false starts.
And
And
Devontae Smith, 5 for 102.
Yep.
7 false starts. That's true, and that's unusual for y'all.
Yeah,
I
it
remember
was
them
like
talking
6
about
or
that.
Yeah.
I remember them talking about that.
But if you look at it, man, they can call false start on every play.
Damn near.
These were
On the
bonus-
right tackles?
That-
The right
yeah,
left
on-
tackles?
Yeah, they always start early.
These were bona fide. When Mailata when they would go back and look at the instant replay, he was starting a second or two before it was like the hard count was getting him. And then they got Travis Kelce for it. And then we had like 3 or 4 holding penalties.
Not Travis. Dan.
Yeah, Jason.
Not Dan.
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason Kelce. Yeah. Penalties on the offensive side killed us. Now, there's one thing, and I will say on both sides of the ball that I disagree with. As a quarterback, that's a pick. As a quarterback, if you see me coming and then you just all of a sudden want to drop down like boy did, like when we lost to the Redskins, that 15-yard penalty that basically sealed the deal for them. You want to drop down because you see me coming? As a referee, don't call no penalty. That's not roughing the passer because he's outside the pocket and he sees me coming. He don't want to take that hit. So just at the last minute, he wants to drop down. That's like sliding at the very last minute.
Yeah.
That shit pisses me off. And that was on both sides of the ball.
Y'all had 6 sacks.
Yeah, and yeah.
That'll help.
That'll
overall, y'all were good on both sides of the ball today, man, from what I saw.
Those 6 sacks, like 4 of those were like critical because they were like inside the one of them came, they was in the red zone and it was 3rd and 5 and they took a sack. No, it was 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 and they took a sack and they got sacked. So they had to kick that ball. So, that was like critical. AJ Brown showed his ass
Hello?
though. They had no answer for AJ Brown.
I thought somebody knocked on my door. Knocked on the door.
AJ Brown was disgustingly killing they behind.
Hey man, y'all traded me away.
And when he gave the coach a hug, I feel like he said to him, "You know I'm finna torch y'all ass, right?" So yeah, it was a good game for the Eagles, and I'm happy that we're 11-1.
That's what I was about to say. Y'all 11-1. What you go complain about?
I'm happy for that.
We tried to give y'all some help.
History don't bode well for it, but it is what it is.
Just enjoy it, man.
I am. Like I said before, I picked them to lose because this was one of the games I thought that they would lose, but they said they gave me the middle finger and said, "Don't ever doubt us again." It is what it is. Okay, let's keep it moving.
Okay. All right. Who's got it better than us?
Boy.
Hey, man, look here. Look here. That defense is nasty.
I was happier than a broke motherfucker on payday.
You want some money off of that or something?
No, I'm just saying. I was just happy because the Dolphins lost.
Oh, man. Hey, man, look here. They offense is electric. But that defense, they got that one play, that first play of the game. After that, hey, man, second play of the game.
They got two. The long
no, I'm just talking about the first.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about the first one. They got the second one like late. I mean,
yeah, late.
But that defense, man. Hey, Nick Bosa. I'm just gonna say Nick Bosa, man. I ain't gonna say nothing else because people be like, yeah. Nah, I'm just gonna say, hey, Nick Bosa put on the show today.
You couldn't even say that his last strip sack saved the game because y'all was already up big. So he did his thing anyway. Yeah.
That just made sure. That just slammed the door all the way.
That slammed the door on him, man.
That put that bag bolt lock on there.
So that's one of the reasons why we won. But hey, I tell you, another reason why we won: Brock Purdy, man. Brock Purdy.
Man up.
Mason,
but you know what? And Mason, I like that kid. But Brock Purdy, man, I've been telling people, they like, well, what if Jimmy G go down? I'm like, Brock Purdy will be fine. I've seen Brock Purdy play. He playing the Big 12. I see what he can do. Brock Purdy will be fine in Kyle Shanahan's offense. And he's more mobile than Jimmy G.
They let him throw it like 35, 36 times.
Who?
Purdy.
I don't think he threw it that many, but
you sure?
It was. Oh yeah, it was 37 times. Which is really unusual, man. I guess if it's anybody but Jimmy G throwing it more than 30 times, we can win. Because when Jimmy G throw it more than 30 times, a lot of times we lose. But anyway,
well, y'all ain't got to worry about Jimmy G till next season.
Yeah, he done. I know he's out with a broken foot. I was going to bring that up too, which is why Purdy was playing, of course. Purdy was 25 to 37 for 210, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. He was sacked 3 times, but man, he saved us though, man. He made some throws. He made some plays. He came in. I even think like the interception was like a punt.
It was.
Because when they intercepted the ball, it was like on the 20. That's like punting it in the end zone. So why not go for it? So Christian McCaffrey, 17 carries, 66 yards. Hey man, I'm glad we got that dude, man.
8 for 80 receiving.
What a weapon to have, man. Like, what a weapon to add to what we already got. That's crazy, man. He had 17 carries for 66 yards, 8 catches for 80 yards. Debo had six catches for 58. Ayuk 5 for 46. Juwan Jennings made a big catch. Then Kittle, Croft, Juszczyk had 3 for 12. He's just spreading the ball around, peppering the ball around, and that's what we need, man. Then Jordan Mason, 8 carries, 51 yards. I like that. I like that. It was an all-around solid game, man. It was a solid performance, man. It was. The defense locked up. You know why they scored that second touchdown?
Hufanga. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he jumped the route for nothing.
Yep. Jumped the route.
Hold
up, you jumped the route that ain't Tyreek Hill.
I was going to say that. You jumping the route that's not him. And you wasn't worrying about Waddle because Waddle was hurt.
Waddle was on the sideline that play.
Yeah. So
yeah, he only had one target.
You don't jump in
Why
nothing
you
in front
jumping
of
the route with
Tyreek
this
Hill.
dude? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Because seven played it like he had help in the middle.
Mooney Ward, yeah.
He played it like he had help in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. And you saw D'Amico Ryans was over there talking to Hufanga though.
Yeah.
We was talking to him real calm, like, look, motherfucker, why you jumping the route that ain't Tyreek Hill, man? It's Tyreek Hill streaking behind. Hey man, don't do that no more, man. Don't do that no more.
I mean, Tyreek Hill had 9 receptions for 146 yards.
Who, Tyreek Hill? Yeah. 1 touchdown.
And one, yeah.
And then they had one play, 1 for 75. Them was they 2 big explosive plays. Look here. Raheem Mostert, 7 carries, 30 yards. Jeff Wilson Jr., 1 carry for 3 yards. Jeff Wilson Jr. and Mostert was talking about how they had better weapons than the 49ers. I beg to differ.
They didn't get to show it.
And our defense is nasty, huh?
Y'all too short on.
They couldn't show it.
Hey, y'all man. 3 short on receivers. They 3 short on receivers. Because y'all got a receiving core. They only got Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and Mike Gesicki. I'll give you Gesicki. And then
Gesicki's a stretch.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm throwing him in there because he's a Penn State guy.
Sure. Oh yeah, that's a stretch. It's definitely a stretch, man. I was right. Shit, like I was saying, oh, well, it's not a stretch since he went to Penn State.
He was decent in college, and
yeah, I remember him from college.
But after we drafted Kyle Pitt, damn Penn State tight ends.
I don't know why y'all drafted that dude though.
Me neither.
But anyway, Jeff Wilson, he underutilized, and number one, he underutilized, and because he got 1 carry.
Now, mind you, they started playing from behind,
but he was 1 carry.
They abandoned the run, basically.
Yeah, they abandoned the hell out of that run. You had 33 yards off of 8
carries. Threw the ball 33 times.
Yeah, that's.
But he dropped back way more than that.
And threw 2 interceptions, 2 possessions in a row.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see how somebody could say that the Dolphins got more receivers. I mean, got more weapons than the 49ers.
Well, that's what Jeff Wilson Jr. and Raheem Mostert said. They sound a little salty.
Yeah, because they're about to play their old team. That's why.
That's the 49ers South Beach, man. And then we got the 49ers Northeast with the Jets.
With a mediocre we
got the defense.
A mediocre tight end. 49ers South.
What, Gesicki?
Mike Gesicki, he's mediocre.
Oh yeah, definitely. He wasn't even a factor, man.
He's mediocre.
They tried to give him that catch though.
Yeah, they did. All in all, bro, man, it was a good all around game, man. We held solid. We didn't panic when Jimmy G went down. He's out for the season, of course, with a broken foot. Get well soon. They talk about re-signing that dude, man. I don't know if this helps re-sign him. We got 2 quarterbacks with broken feet.
Foot and ankle.
Well, yeah, foot and ankle. Man, you know what? That might set up an Aaron Rodgers trade, man. Jimmy G foot being broke. I wouldn't want Aaron Rodgers.
Tell you what, my bold prediction might be wrong if Mike White keep playing like this.
I'll put it to you like this.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't want Aaron Rodgers, one, because he's been in the league too long. He's taken a lot of hits. If y'all took him, he'd only be there for 2 seasons.
It's a win now league, so that wouldn't matter.
Say again?
It's a win now league, so that wouldn't matter. He was killing that offense.
He would, but then once he made that decision to retire,
they would start allowing Ayuk to go deep if we got Aaron Rodgers.
But then once he made that decision to retire, now it's all of a sudden it's a rush to get a quarterback to come in there. Purdy. But they would have to get rid of him.
No, they wouldn't.
Why? Who you getting rid of? Because
either you're gonna have to get rid of him or Love.
So who you trading?
Back up?
Who you trading?
Who's the one that got hurt?
Trey Lance.
Yeah, they would have to. One of them has got to go.
He ain't played a lot of football anyway.
One of them has got to go.
Yeah, if they want him.
And I can tell you now, y'all GM, if that dude came, he was what? He was a rookie. And 3-4 games in, he's starting. They're not trading him. They're not. They gave him too big of a contract to let him go. They gave it. Yeah, they're not getting rid of him.
With Jimmy G breaking his foot, it'll be interesting to see for this off summer, for the off season. So,
well, we all know that Jimmy G was just up, and he was up in his stock for that trade.
Brad Purdy came in thought of
he was up in his stock for the trade. So.
So I told people about Tua in big games, right? This was a big game today.
It was.
This was a measuring stick for them. It was a measuring stick for both of us.
Yeah, them
Dolphins he did, right?
He got another one. Tua got another one coming up.
He got a couple.
They got to play Buffalo again.
Yeah, in Buffalo this time. Ooh, in the cold. Ooh. They might not even be able to get into Buffalo when it's time for that game, man. They can play it anyway.
I really don't think. I don't think Miami's going to beat the Chargers next week.
Chargers struggling, man.
I don't think they'll win that game next week, though.
Are they going to Cali?
They go to Cali.
Then the Chargers got a chance. Tua really ain't showed that they can play away from Miami Gardens, man. They nice and comfortable down there. They talking about Brock Purdy right now. He came in there and did everything he was supposed to do. He didn't try and do too much.
Nah, you play within your toolkit.
And he's mobile. I like he's mobile. Because he can get out that pocket and move. Unlike Jimmy G. We're going to be just fine, man. It ain't no drop-off. It ain't no drop-off between Jimmy G and Brock Purdy. Except Purdy can move better.
He like a mechanic. Look.
Yeah.
I got these tools in my toolbox. They the ones I'm working with, but I got to drop this engine and put a new one in. I got you. He don't need nothing fancy.
Yep. We play the Buccaneers next weekend.
Hey, you gotta go beat the piss out of them.
It's gonna be a lot of run game, a lot of run. They come up to Levi Stadium. Hey man, we don't take nobody light, man. We don't take nobody light.
Tell your
You don't
son
have to,
next week.
but I am. Them dudes are trash.
Tell your
They
son
are
to come on
trash.
next week. Tell Junior to tell him we want him back. He's invited back. Tell him we don't want to hear he got to work. He can take the day off. Call out he's sick. Just don't tell nobody.
Yeah, I get him back on here. He done text me during a couple of games and be like, yeah, they trash. Like, hey, all I can tell him, man, hey, keep the face, son. You got Tom Brady, man.
That's the one who's sucking.
That light is flickering, though. That light is flickering out.
Man.
Look,
Max Kellerman is finally right.
That's his.
He finally fell off the cliff.
Yep.
What they say on Backdraft, you see that light flickering in the corner of your left eye? That's your career retention light. And it's flashing real fast. That check engine light that came on you.
Man, his light is on. It ain't flickering. It's just on.
Bright as shit. When you start the engine, you gotta you pumping the gas and everything else. You going out with that daggone can of starter fluid, spraying it into the. You got somebody behind the steering wheel. Hey, pump the gas while I spray. Yeah, it's a done deal for Indianapolis. I mean for Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
They might make the playoffs.
Nah.
They lead the division.
Yeah, that division sucked.
Yeah, because Atlanta lost today.
They sure did. All right, they done talking about
Atlanta
the 49ers.
lost today, so.
All right, so
Not
that's
even
what
gonna
we got,
discuss.
fellas. You know, BA, he's still on the road. Yeah, I hear you. Seattle coming. Where they going, man? Oh man, you gotta love this dude, man.
Contract.
Huh?
Seattle ain't coming. They coming to the playoffs. They gonna get an invite.
Maybe.
They might not make it. If the
They gonna get
NFC
an
keep
invite.
winning,
Nah.
NFC East keep winning, they ain't gonna make
Hey,
it.
invites can
But
be
that
rescinded.
that tie just it hurt Washington.
Invites
Yeah,
can
it
be
did.
rescinded.
That tie
It
hurt
did.
Washington because now
Yep.
they just. I mean, y'all probably saw it before I did. They showed the playoffs standings.
Did they
right
update
now.
the standings?
Yeah, so
Seattle
now
in there now?
Seattle is 7 and Washington is out because of that
Yep.
tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Giants are 7-4-1 and Washington is 7-5-1.
Mm-hmm. That tie gonna hurt them.
Then it'll be par for the course for that organization.
It's gonna do a little bit more than hurt. It's gonna kick them in their ass with wingtips.
It'll be par for the course.
It's gonna hurt. Well, no, I don't even know who would have hurt more because Washington was up. The Giants came back, took the lead, let Washington come back, and then they kick them, missed the field goal late in the game. Well, the overtime.
Well, now what Washington is hoping for, because New York has to play Philly twice in the next 3 weeks. We play New York, and then we play. Is it New Orleans? And then we play New York again. Oh no, we play the Giants, Dallas, and then the Giants again. So Washington is hoping that Philly does away with New York this first game. Well, shit, both games, because they need them to lose both games.
Yeah.
New York lose both of them games. It's not looking good for them in the play. Their playoff invite is, the committee gonna be like, yeah, take their invite back.
Look at that tie. That tie gonna hurt.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna come back and hurt Atlanta too. What they not Atlanta. Never mind. That's two different. They ain't got a tie.
No, the Colts got a tie. Who did they
Colts
tie
got
with?
a
The Steelers?
They
tied
tied
with
with
the Steelers?
Houston.
Yeah, I think so.
They tied with Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, with Houston?
Yeah, it was like week 2 or 3. They tied with Houston.
All right, so look, check this out. Y'all remember when I asked y'all the question? How do y'all think Deshaun Watson's first start gonna be? Y'all see his stats?
No, but
12
it
or
wasn't what I thought.
12 or 22 for 131 and 1 interception. No touchdowns. 53.4 passer rating. They won the game though.
The most important part.
Yeah. But you know what? I think the defense did it.
Of course.
It's without a doubt defense.
Denzel Ward had a pick 6, I guess, or a touchdown. Tony Fields,
Nick Chubb only had 80
had a
yards
touchdown
rushing
on defense, and Donovan Peoples-Jones had a punt return.
Yeah.
So everybody but the offense scored a touchdown. That's about what I expected from him.
Nah, I thought he was going to tear Houston up.
I wanted him to.
Ward and Fields both had pick 6.
Okay, they were both pick 6s.
Yeah.
I knew they had interceptions.
Ward and Fields both had pick 6s. I mean, so that's 14-13 right there. You take away 2 pick 6s.
Yep.
Sometimes you need it.
I mean, that's 14. That's 14-6 if you take away Peoples-Jones' punt return.
Uh-huh.
But we all picked Cleveland to win that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Now I'm looking at their stats right now. He tried to spread the ball out though.
Uh-oh. A good return, though, man.
He had 10 receivers and he hit 7 out of 10 receivers for that 131 yards. Yeah, who they play next week?
I have no idea.
Let us see. Let me tell you something. Fire Marshal Bill.
I'll be right back.
Who they play? Boy, this vodka and apple juice is on point.
I got that bullet in here.
See, churches up here, which I'm good. I'm happy about. For me to get to churches, I gotta go down into San Antonio. There's no churches outside of San Antonio coming my way. It's a Popeyes and there's a KFC. We got Wing It and shit. What's that? Pluckers and Chick-fil-A and what's that one? Zaxby's.
Zaxby's is pretty good.
I don't eat none of that shit, yo.
Kings is decent.
Nope.
I like Zaxby's though.
Bro, you won't see me eat none of them. Wing It, because Wing It sell alcohol. I know I ain't know. I sound like an alcoholic when I say that, but shit, that's the only way I'm gonna eat their food.
Shit, everywhere I go, I'll order me something to drink now.
Cleveland got Cincinnati next week. Then they got to play Baltimore, New Orleans, Washington, and Pittsburgh. 1, 2, 3, 4. They last 5 games. 4 they last 5 is iffy.
Are they gonna lose it? I mean,
Cincinnati, Baltimore, and Washington are three possible losses. I don't see them running the gauntlet for them last. And they got and they would have to run the gauntlet to make the playoffs, technically. Or to come close to it.
Yeah. But I don't think 9 wins will get you in there.
Now, if they run the gauntlet and they win the last 5, that put them at 10 wins. If Baltimore has Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Atlanta, they got to play Pittsburgh twice, Cincinnati, and Cleveland. Is their last 5 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
I don't know about Baltimore.
If Baltimore lose,
they will. Lamar Jackson hurt.
Yeah. And he's day to day, week to week, they said. So if they lose 3 of these next 5, it's a done deal for them.
They will.
They lose 3 of the next 5, depending on Lamar Jackson's status. Cincinnati will win the division, and that puts Cleveland in the wild card at 10-7.
Wait, you think they're gonna win the rest of these games?
I'm just saying that we said if they won.
Yeah.
I was like they got to run the gauntlet, and the gauntlet is not a good schedule for them. The gauntlet is not a good schedule for them when you got to play Cincinnati, Baltimore, New England, Washington, and Pittsburgh.
But they got something that travel though, and that's they helps their defense.
Yeah,
but I don't think they're gonna do it. But they could. I wouldn't be shocked, especially if Deshaun Watson stopped playing like he used to play.
Right. I mean, shit, he still got Nick Chubb and damn Kareem Hunt back there though.
and a decent receiving core.
Yeah, and a decent receiving core. Amari Cooper. I mean,
Cooper and Njoku. You got Peoples-Jones.
Yeah.
Got, it's somebody.
They
else
got a nice squad.
Yeah,
They
was missing a quarterback.
Yeah, they ain't got and a coach to put it together. I mean, Kevin Stefanski, I guess he's okay.
But your quarterback missed 11 games, so
yeah.
You know, Guns.
What's up?
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was a coach or an analyst listening to you say what you just said,
what did I just say? Which part?
Kevin Stefanski. I guess he's okay. I'd be sitting. If I was an analyst sitting on the panel with you, man, I'll be laughing my fucking ass off.
I don't know
but in
yet.
the back of my mind, I'll be like, "Oh, this dude is an asshole."
I'm sure a lot of people think that, man, especially like on Facebook, man. Because I mean, you can't add tone and you can't add tone to.
You can't add nothing. It's just your words.
Nothing to a text. So I know a lot of times on Facebook, I come across like brash or brisk or standoffish.
That's putting it light.
But you know what? A lot of people come across that way to me. Because I don't fuck with nobody's post. I post my own shit.
I just laugh at your shit. I don't
Yeah.
say shit no more, period.
That's what it's there for. But some people jump on the post with their serious shit.
I just laugh
At least
at
that's what how it reads to me.
I laugh at them. But I'm just saying, like, when you say Kevin Stefanski, I guess
but
he's
what do we
aight.
really know about him, though? What do we know
I guess
about him?
he's aight. When
What's he
you-
proved yet? As
But
a
as
coach,
a-
what's he proved yet?
As a Cleveland fan, if I was a Browns fan and you say that shit,
Most of them say that.
That's probably what they saying.
Most of them
I'm
say
coming
that.
Nah, they ain't saying that shit, yo.
Shit.
They ain't saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know why they? You know why?
Nah,
I
man,
say
Just 'cause
that?
you-
he got-
Cleveland
Just 'cause
done
he got
let
into
them
the
down
playoffs
a
once.
lot of years, man.
You know
he got
why
to
I
the
ain't
playoffs
teams.
once.
You know
Don't
why
mean
I'm
that.
saying they ain't saying that? Because
Why?
they done won 5 games this year, 4 of them without Deshaun Watson,
I don't care.
Nah, they not.
and they done traded away so many draft picks. They ain't got shit. They can't do nothing but fight with what they got. It's like getting dealt a spades hand where you got a jack of spades and a bunch of hearts and clubs and diamonds, and ain't none of them winning the book. That's how they looking at it. And he won 4 games without Deshaun Watson. So it is what it is.
So what y'all think about the playoff games, the conference championship games this weekend?
Go on, Mr. Bold Prediction.
Yeah,
I
I said it. I say it again.
No, but I was gonna say everybody
I think-
else ain't hear you say it.
I think
Say what you
Michigan
said.
and Ohio State go play in the national championship game.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah, he said that. He said that.
He said it in the text stream. Say it with your chest.
Yeah,
Who played
Yeah.
Georgia? Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Mhm.
That's what's gonna kill
But-
your equation right there. Because I think y'all will beat TCU.
Yeah, I think we'll beat TCU, but
I don't think Ohio State will beat.
because I think they can score just as fast as Georgia.
Okay, here's my question, and then I'll if you answer this, I'll call it a toss up at least.
Mhm.
I won't say which
Hold
team.
on, let me turn
I'll
the
just call it
volume
even. Will Ohio State have both of their running backs, Master Teague and Henderson?
I don't know.
If not-
I don't know if I don't know about Henderson.
If not,
I don't
that
know
would be
about
the
Henderson.
only way if they could run that ball against Georgia a little bit. I don't know, man. I can't see Ohio State beating Georgia.
I don't see it.
Okay, here's what I can see. Okay, if they can get to Stetson Bennett, Stetson Bennett make some mistakes,
Mhm.
capitalize off of those mistakes, don't give up any big plays.
So I'll say this. If the defensive coordinator don't come into that game arrogant like he did against Michigan, they could beat
Mhm.
Georgia. Because all you want to do is stop the run against Michigan and play man to man, and you got killed. You got killed by doing that.
Yeah,
But you go get killed by Georgia if you do that too.
Woo.
And then that'll be the same kind of game it was against Michigan if they do that. Because Georgia beat them deep and beat them deep a lot. And then in the second half, they just going to pound them with their run game.
Georgia gonna beat them deep regardless. Ohio State's secondary is not fast enough to stay with Georgia receivers. I don't see it. And then what you said about getting to Stetson Bennett,
Mm-hmm.
Georgia's going to get to Stroud.
yeah, I think so too.
There is no if. It's
Yeah.
when.
I want to ask
they
y'all,
get-
did y'all watch that game, the Georgia game?
Mhm.
Did y'all see when 88 picked the quarterback up with one arm and held him in the air with one arm?
and waited for him to blow the whistle.
They just held his one finger up
It's
on
like-
his other hand.
Like he was a baby. Like he a baby and he walking off the beach holding the toys and his child at the same time.
And what in the world? But yeah,
It's not a point of if they get to Stroud. It's when they get to Stroud. And they're going to force Stroud out of the pocket. And because Georgia is so fast at every position on defense, he's not going to be able to go 15, 20 yards down the field. He may get 5, 10 out of it, but he's not getting the.
Oh, you
He's
going
not-
to the Slap Your Mama Bowl?
did they put out what bowls everybody going to?
Not yet.
I think they did.
Oh, they did. They
Yeah,
did?
because I think Michigan and what's the name playing in the Fiesta Bowl.
Yeah, that
Well,
game
they
was
might
in
have
Arizona.
decided those.
Yeah, those games are already.
We talk about the
determined
other bowl games for the
because
Oh
Georgia,
yeah, the other
Georgia
bowls
gonna
I
play
don't
in
know.
Atlanta. Georgia gonna play in Atlanta.
Shit, the national championship is in Atlanta. Yeah, they said that. They said that what?
Okay, yeah,
Saturday.
they got them up. They got them. They got them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at them. I ain't look at them yet.
I'm trying to find OU right now. Oklahoma State play on the 27th.
OU plays Florida State in the Cheez-It Bowl
On the 29th.
on the 29th.
We got a later bowl game than Little Brother. What game they playing in? Guaranteed
Oklahoma.
Rate Bowl.
I'm gonna ask y'all a
Like
question.
that.
Did y'all see AD go for 55 today?
I turned the game on, and when he shot that ball and it hit the top of the backboard, I turned the game on.
Oh, I'm about to say Maryland is a Big Ten school now. They got NC
Yeah.
State playing Maryland. I'm about to say why they
Man,
Yeah,
I mean,
ACC
NC,
teams.
NC State gonna smack Maryland, man.
Tennessee Clemson gonna be a good one.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a good one.
I don't know,
Woo!
man.
Look here. Look
man. Herndon
here.
not playing.
Alabama, Kansas State.
No. You want me to tell you what the blowout gonna be?
No, I'm talking Alabama, Kansas State gonna be interesting.
Kansas State gonna win that game.
Want me to
Hey,
tell you?
that's what I'm saying.
Want me to tell
Kansas
you
State gonna
another
beat
one?
Alabama.
That's the Sugar Bowl. What's
Shit,
up?
I'm gonna tell you another one. Utah, Penn State. Utah finna destroy Penn State, and I love my Nittany
I don't
Lions.
know about that.
Shit.
So the question is all your players playing?
Right.
Because that's the question now with these bowl games. Because
Yeah.
Porter Jr. already said he going pro.
Hey, check this out.
Oh, we
Tulane.
knew that though.
Tulane, USC. Tulane gonna win that game. Guarantee it.
You think so?
Tulane
Oh,
Tulane
because
done
they won
matched
their
up.
conference.
Tulane done matched up against Lincoln Riley and Alex Grinch before when they was at OU 2 seasons ago.
Just the same thing.
And it's the same thing. Same quarterback too.
But is he playing? Is Caleb Williams gonna play? Didn't he get
I
hurt?
don't see why he would. Oh no.
Well,
I
he
don't
played.
know. Caleb Williams, I don't think he going anywhere. Ooh. I don't think he leaving right now because he wasn't
Well,
redshirt or nothing.
I think he got. I think he played hurt in the bowl game.
Yeah, he did.
Florida,
Yeah, in the conference
championship
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should be good by January 2nd.
Florida play Oregon State.
For,
Wisconsin and Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Man, I won't say, but I think Oklahoma State gonna smack Wisconsin.
I think so too.
UCF and Duke.
Nah,
Is this UCF's last season in that conference?
Kansas,
Yeah, they go to the Big
Arkansas.
12. I think Arkansas gonna smack
College game day killed Kansas, man. Them fools lost 6 straight after game day came there. They had
They played Bama twice. They played Bama
15
tough,
minutes.
but it was
15 minutes of fame. Oregon, North Carolina, Texas Tech, Ole Miss will be a good one.
That might be a good game too. That Oregon,
That's gonna be a good game.
Because
Yeah,
North Carolina
Oregon,
got
North
no
Carolina.
defense.
Yeah, true. Texas and Washington, the Alamo
Wa-
Bowl.
I think what
They
think
gave
Washington
Texas
gonna beat
the
them.
Alamo Bowl.
I think Washington gonna beat them.
You think so?
Yep.
Pitt and Pitt and UCLA. Notre
UCLA
Dame
gonna
and
win that.
South Carolina.
Come on, South Carolina. I'm gonna root for y'all now.
Tennessee and Clemson.
Clemson gonna win that.
You know, Florida State should feel disrespected because they put a 6-6 Oklahoma team against them and they 9-3. That's disrespectful, man.
It is.
But they better not lose to them. I know that much. I know that much.
And then Mississippi State, Illinois.
That's gonna be
LSU,
tough.
Purdue.
I know what.
Cheez It making some money, huh? Because they got the Citrus
hell is
Bowl.
Where the hell is the Cheez-It Bowl?
This the Citrus Bowl, the Cheez It Citrus Bowl, and
It's
They
Citrus
all
Bowl.
be playing
that's
in
in
one
Florida.
stadium. That's
That's
Florida.
in Florida. That's Florida. Orlando, I think.
I
No.
think it is Orlando.
I think it is. The Citrus Bowl?
No,
Citrus Bowl's in Miami.
so they playing the Cheez-It Bowl.
Or is in the Citrus Bowl's in Miami.
I thought the Citrus Bowl was in Orlando.
Because you got that
Where's
the only
Cheez-It Bowl
stadium
played? The Cheez-It Bowl is played in Orlando.
is it?
Yup.
Because I know they got the what's
I
that?
could
The
catch
world,
a
the
Legion
Camping
flight, direct flight. Let me find some tickets.
the
I can
camping
catch a Legion flight, direct flight to Orlando from here.
Camping World is in
I think
Orlando.
that's Orlando too.
Yeah, the Camping World Bowl that's in Orlando. That's like right
I'm
across the
saying-
street from where the Magic play.
Yeah, the Cheez-It Bowl. So Florida State will face Oklahoma in the 2022 Cheez-It Bowl at Camping World Stadium in Orlando,
Okay.
Florida.
It's in that stadium.
But it's the Cheez-It Bowl, yeah.
It's in that stadium. Okay.
Hey man, now I got too much shit to do because I got a damn appointment the next day at the damn VA, so I can't go. I can't do that. I can't do that, man. I mean, I could probably do it and get away with it.
Man, I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, let me find some tickets on my spot.
Shit.
Go ahead, G.
I'll tell you after we get off the podcast.
Oh, okay.
If I was going to Orlando, I would drive. I would drive.
Well, you
It's-
go out there all the time. That's what you do.
Yeah, my wife from there, so it's 15 hours for me. It's a 15-hour ride.
Yeah, it's a little farther for me, man.
Yeah.
'Cause
It's
they,
what
they would
20
have to work me down to the 10.
It's like 21, 22.
I'd say 9. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Because it's 6 hours. It's 6 hours from me to you. It's like 6.5 from me to you.
Yeah.
North Texas got a bowl game,
Yep.
and they
Yeah.
playing.
Yes.
They playing Boise.
Absolutely.
Cincinnati and Louisville. I think Cincinnati will win that, running away with it. BYU will beat SMU. Washington State. They might beat Fresno.
Hey, here's what we can do, man. We can go and we can do a list. we can do a list of who we think gonna win. Figure out some way to track it. If y'all want to.
Yeah, we can do. Just write it down. Yeah. We got the bowl schedule. Send your picks in. Send your picks in. That'll be interesting. It's just like fucking just like the NCAA champ, just like the NCAA field of 65 might be March Madness. Yeah,
I mean 68.
Yeah, it did jump to 68 now. They putting they making it too difficult now.
Hey man, it's all about that money.
Yeah, and San Antonio is getting buku dollars because if it ain't the women's, it's the men's field of 64 portion of
the championship. The championships too. They usually had like the Final Four down there.
They don't have football.
And you know, when I was in the WTU, they was looking at they was trying to get the WTU people in the WTU. They was giving them free tickets to come down there, and they was paying them to come down there and work the concession stands and shit.
I almost went down when Michigan made it to the Final Four down there.
Yeah,
played in San Antonio. I almost drove and went. But by the time I looked at them tickets, it's like I am not paying $400 for a ticket, for one ticket.
Yeah. I got a partner down there in Colleen. He from Detroit. We got two of them. They actually from Detroit. And he came down here. He paid that money he paid that bread. He drove down here for the game. I was like, shit. For that amount of money, can you say TV?
That's where I watched it.
Yeah.
Right on TV.
Say TV.
So they got tickets for the OU Iowa State basketball game on January 4th. I don't know if I want to go or not. I don't even know if the Thunder play that day. So,
as a matter of fact, Pep, you see anything down there, Savory Soldier? That's my man. He can cook too. He just retired last year. He from Michigan. He from Detroit. You hit him up. He'll be smoking the hell out of some. You eat pork, huh? You ever had? You ever had chicken drumette stuff? Chicken wing stuff with boudin?
Nah,
I haven't either. But ooh,
boudin is all right, but it's
I ain't never had boudin. I couldn't tell you shit about it.
I can't.
Because when I went to Louisiana, I was not a pork eater.
Nah, one of my our family friends, and they from Alabama, and he be making boudin all the time. That's the first time I tasted it. Like, it's all right. But the way he was talking about it, that was something I really needed in my life.
So we good on this, on the ticket down there? We good?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
What else y'all got, man?
Deion. Prime time.
Deion going to Colorado.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people.
He knew he wasn't going to stay in Jackson.
A lot of people mad at him for that. Yeah,
but why? He's done.
He was at a HBCU,
but he brought notoriety to the HBCU community.
In 2 years,
stop kids from
going. In 2 years, but what's about to happen though is Jackson State about to lose a bunch of players.
Yeah.
They already did.
No. I'm not talking about his sons. I'm talking about
no.
And besides Travis Hunter,
players who were going there.
No, did you see?
No.
That to you?
It's a bunch of kids that's there now that's gonna leave.
That are going too. Yeah.
I sent it. Well, I don't know about the kids. There's the current.
A lot of them are D1 caliber anyway, like big time Power 5 caliber anyway. But they chose Jackson State because
they got a D1 corner that's there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I sent a text message. Look at your text messages. I sent a text message about 4 hours ago with an article that said that 60% of Jackson State's next year their high school commits have already decommitted when Deion announced that he was going to Colorado.
Yeah, he basically killed that program, man.
Yeah, he did.
He's gonna kill it in one fell swoop.
He did.
And it's his right to do that.
It is.
You got white coaches jumping jobs all the time, man. Nobody ever.
But he said, but did you hear what he said though? Deion said it's only two things that happen to coaches. You either get elevated or you get terminated.
Fired. Yep. Elevated.
He said that's
terminated.
it. But it
And
was
now-
Nothing to say.
yeah, but it was one dude. It's a supporter from Jackson State. He made a whole bunch of sense.
Ooh, that's a pick. Yeah, he
Because
caught
he
that.
said, now that everybody's upset with Deion leaving, he was like, "Why are you mad at the coach for taking a
Mhm.
better job? Why are you not mad at the administration?
For
Right.
not-
Because what could you have done to keep him there?"
To keep it. Yep.
Because he was like, so think about it. When other coaches, he was like, when other coaches from other schools start getting all these offers,
Jimbo
what did the
Fisher.
school- No, but what does the school do?
To keep him, right. Yeah.
Pay him more money, give him an extension.
Uh-huh.
So he was like, hey, business owners, business community in Jackson, not only did y'all not help the school keep that coach, now what happens is, actually the school is
That's
going
incomplete.
like start
That's
losing money because we just
Yep.
lost this coach.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
inconclusive. You can't tell if it hit his forearm and popped up into his chest and then his arm caught it. His hand caught it. Their left hand.
Nah, he said it's incomplete.
Yeah, they called it incomplete. And then they gave him a penalty.
But now I just want to see what this transfer portal gonna look like with all these kids who transferring now. How many of them go to Colorado?
Yep.
Shador Stevens Shador
Oh,
Sanders already
yeah.
said he transferred.
Yeah,
Shit,
Yeah,
that's
That was
look at
that
this
goes without
penalty,
saying.
and he had a Colorado hat on.
that was a given.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
goes
that
without
was-
saying, man.
That was a given. All his
That's
kids
like that.
gone.
That
All his kids gone.
what was to include his daughter?
All of them gone.
The daggone reporter asked him, "Do you think your son, your kids will transfer now that you're going to Colorado?" And he said, "You got kids?" And he was like, "No." He said, "Next question." Like, dumbass. The fuck you mean? If I'm going, will my kids transfer? Am I telling them not to transfer? No. Am I telling them to transfer? No. It's their decision. But if their dad is leaving, and he's the best thing that ever happened to Jackson State, to this program, to this school, what makes you think that they're gonna stay there?
Ooh.
Now, what I'll say about Shador Stevens is, Shador Sanders is, now he's really got to play ball though, because he's going to a real D1 college,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's really you.
But
was
he'll be
playing-
surrounded by a lot of talent, even at Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will. He will.
I think so. If he get better offense and defensive linemen, they'll be all right.
Yeah.
If he get better receivers and defensive line and offensive linemen, yeah, they'll be in the what they in the Pac-12, Pac-10,
Pac-12.
Pac-12. Yeah, they'll be in contention for the Pac-12 championship.
Yeah, I don't know what's been going on with that program. They've been sucking like the last 5 or 6 years.
Mhm.
7 or 8. 7 or 8. I ain't seen them really be good since. What's old boy that did Eric Bieniemy?
Now,
Yeah.
since Cordell Stewart them,
Bieniemy was after Stewart, wasn't he?
before them,
Before.
Was
Yeah, he
he?
was. He was before.
he was before them.
Either way, they've been SK struggling.
Yep.
So it is what it is. Man, I really miss BA being here. I ain't got nobody to argue fucking with.
Man, he probably sitting there watching the game now, man.
Oh, ragged ass Cowboys.
Well, I don't know how far it was from the house too when he was on. He said he was on the road, but
Where's he coming from? That one location. Yeah.
Yep. It's all good though, man.
He'll be on Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't want to argue on Wednesday.
Oh,
but
you
it's
gonna
good-
want to argue on Wednesday because you
but
know
it's
what we're
good.
talking about on Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah, oh yeah. I ain't arguing. I'm just gonna say what I got to say.
I got it pulled up too, man. This is
Man,
what we're gonna be talking about on Wednesday right here.
And what he said.
Yeah, and we'll get into that too. We're gonna do all that on Wednesday. Yeah, we gonna get into it.
But it's not even. So,
We gonna get into it, Pep. Not
yeah,
now.
they on the TV.
Yeah.
He just
Who
making
we
a
got?
turn.
Let's see. Hey, that's gonna be good. This is gonna be a good one tomorrow night.
Bills by 15.
It's gonna be in New England.
Bills by 15.
I don't think so.
I think they'll win though.
It'll be the Bills by I say by 6.
Well, I mean, it all depends on what Bills team shows up.
Well, I think at home New England's defense will play. It's already a good defense, but I think they'll play better, especially against the Bills at home. Just my opinion.
We'll see.
Oh.
It'll be interesting, but
It will be a good game.
No, they just played.
Did they play already?
Yeah, they played Thursday night.
Oh shit! Then let's talk about it.
Yeah, they
They
played
did
Thursday
because the
night.
Bills busted in their face. They sure did.
Yeah, they played Thursday night, so they already beat them.
So we were supposed to talk about that.
So I think Tampa playing tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Tampa Saints. Tampa and the Saints tomorrow. My bad, man. I'm tripping. Yeah, Bills won 24-10. You right about 2 touchdowns. I ain't think.
well, Indianapolis gave this game up. They done quit. Yeah,
That's cool. It don't matter. We about to get up out of here anyway. I ain't staying on here without BA until this game is over. I gotta give me something to eat and take my medication. No, I gotta go take some medication. It's no sense in us staying on here until 10:30 if BA not on here. So we'll get he'll get his video on Wednesday.
And this game over with anyway, so
yeah, this game is over.
Yeah, I believe in Matt Cool,
nope.
Matty Ice.
Nope.
Matty Ice? Nah.
Nope.
Ooh.
He showed me what it was. He showed me what it was in the Super Bowl.
He'll go out on this next drive and probably throw a pick.
So,
fumble
on that Super Bowl, that was their offensive coordinator's fault.
Kyle Shanahan? I can't argue with that.
It was.
Yeah.
You were up.
It was.
You were up. Like, even when they were up 28-3, and it was like the next 2 series, and they kept trying to go fast, I was like, man, they're going to lose this game. I kept saying they're going to lose this game. Because they were still trying to go fast. And you going fast, and now you go 3 and out, 6 and out, New England back on the field driving. You go 3 and out, New England back on the field driving. Wearing your defense out. And you still trying to go fast instead of trying to protect your lead a little bit.
I'm going to be totally honest with you. I was in Korea when that shit happened. And we got up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go to my wife's unit for the Super Bowl party. And I was pissed off. I was overly pissed off because the food was nasty. And then they looked at me like I was crazy at the start of the third quarter when the Atlanta went 3. I think they went 4. They went 5 and out, 5 or 6 and out, something like that. And I turned my back on the game, and I leaned like this on the chair and was going back to sleep because I was like, this game over with. New England finna come back and win this fucking game. I was mad as shit.
Hey, why are y'all going so fast? Like, give your defense a rest. Y'all got a decent running game.
You got a 25-point lead? shit, I'm snapping the ball on 2 seconds on the plate.
He's learned from that now because he'll just grind somebody out now. Like we kind of did that to Miami today. We got the ball back with 5 minutes left. I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers ain't getting this ball back. Wow.
I don't think they learned too much because, I mean, they let Philly come back from behind. The Colts did. And I think he's got better weapons than what he had when he was offensively than what he was in Atlanta. Because in Atlanta, he only had Amari Cooper.
He had Julio.
Yeah,
Julio Jones. He had Julio.
He had Robert Sanu. He had Gage. He had Deontay Freeman and Tevin Coleman. Nah, he had some weapons.
Sanu.
He had some weapons.
Because of Julio Jones made the other receivers better. Because he got but again, and I always said this about the young Kobe and young D Wade when they had Shaq. If you got somebody that's getting doubled and tripled, and you can't score 30 or 40 1-on-1, then you don't need to be the side. You don't need to be the sidekick.
You need to be the bench kick. Be a leg on the chair.
Yeah, they had decent running backs. They had good running backs. So you could have ran the ball.
But that was the other thing, though. They stopped running the ball in the second half. And they was going fast and throwing the ball. Like they had something to prove.
Just stopping the clock.
You up 28-3.
Oh,
against arguably the most dangerous quarterback in the league.
He gone. That's a scoop and score. He gone. Didn't I just tell you? Game over, bro.
Didn't I just tell you they was gonna fumble?
Oh man.
It ain't happened yet.
Oh my god.
So y'all watched the Fury fight?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, I watched it. I turned it on at, I think I don't know what round I came in.
I was going back and forth. But at round 8 or 9, round 7, I was like, oh, they need to stop this shit now. And I went back, it was round 9, and I was just like, are you serious? When I looked at that dude with whatever his name is, I looked at his face. It looked like he was in a car wreck. He didn't have a seatbelt on, and his face went and hit the windshield.
I'm still trying to figure out. I still don't understand why Fury took that fight.
Because Usyk said he wasn't fighting no more this year. After he beat up what's his name?
Anthony Joshua.
After Usyk beat up Anthony Joshua, he said he wasn't fighting no more this year. That he was taking time off.
Yeah, that's the next fight that should happen.
What, Joshua?
Nah, Fury and Usyk.
Fury.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Fury and Usyk has to happen now.
Because the crazy part is, they're the same fighter. They are the exact same fighter. The only difference is Fury is just bigger.
It's a height, height, size.
Way bigger, bigger. But if you fool around with him, because Fury ain't really got no chin either,
right?
And Wilder proved that.
Yeah, but Wilder. So the one thing I say about Wilder's different. He's just different. No, he's just different, man. He's different. So he's Mike Tyson different. Because Mike Tyson was only like 208 and was knocking out 220, 230, 240. That's Wilder. Wilder was like 210, knocking out 250, 260. Put Fury down where he was at 260.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
But Tyson wasn't tired at round 5 and 6.
I
Tyson
got all
didn't
that.
spend a lot of energy.
I'm
Yeah.
saying,
He
but
wasn't
what I'm
tired
saying
around 5 and
is
6.
that's like me right now at 215 knocking out 260s.
Yeah,
on a regular with one
Yeah.
punch.
yeah,
Just on a regular with one punch. I hit you, you down, and you out. Completely out.
yeah.
When he was at 213 and just flooring all the heavyweights, every single one of them, and all of them outweighed him by at least 30 or 40 pounds. Every
Yeah.
single one of them. And as soon as he catch you,
Oh yeah,
out.
it's done deal.
I would say I wouldn't compare him to Tyson. I would say David.
I'm just saying punching.
I would say David Tua.
Nah, Tua was big. Tua was way bigger than him.
Tua wasn't taller than Tyson though.
No. You talking about height? I'm talking about weight.
I'm talking. Well,
He was so.
but
think
Tyson
about
wasn't that big either. Tyson was what, about 215, 220?
Tyson. Who?
210.
No, Mike Tyson, like when he was like reign supreme, Mike Tyson, he was like 208, man.
Yeah, 208, 210.
And Tua wasn't that far from him. Tua was.
I got a
Tua
picture
was
standing
208.
beside Mike Tyson if you want to see it.
But the difference between Tua and Tyson is Tyson was the undisputed world heavyweight champion. Tua never made it that far.
No, he didn't. I think Tua fucked up when he went and fought Lennox Lewis and he had to jump up to try to hit that dude.
Hey man, a lot of fighters fucked up when they fought Lennox Lewis. But what I'm saying is punching power, he is every bit of Mike Tyson. And I had this argument with some dude that don't know boxing. Like, when he hit you and he catch you, the fight is over. The fight is over. And that's why
Especially if he
a lot
catch
of
you
times,
clean.
yeah, and that's why, the second Fury fight was the most impressive Fury Wilder fight. Because Fury told him what he was going to do. He was like, I'm not going to dance this time. I'm going to just walk you down and knock you out. And from round one till my uncle threw that towel in, he walked him down and beat him up that whole fight. But he wanted to get knocked out like he did in the third fight. But my uncle helped you from getting Parkinson's disease when you get 50, 60 years old. Like damn near every other boxer's getting. Except for Floyd Mayweather, because he barely got hit.
Man, Floyd got it now too. Shit.
Nah.
Floyd illiterate as fuck.
That's just him. That ain't from boxing. That's
That's
just
what
him.
I'm saying.
No.
That's from birth.
That's just him. That ain't got nothing to do with getting hit, because he wasn't really getting hit.
That's from birth. Floyd,
Yeah.
So, all right, fellas, episode 62 is going to be Wednesday, 8 p.m.
for sure.
Central Standard Time.
That's 9
We'll
o'clock
talk about the
folks on the East Coast.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Monday night game for whatever that's worth, and then we'll get into some weekend games. Talk a little more NBA since the football is kind of winding down. Well, now we still got plenty of football to talk about. So that's what it's gonna be, man.
5 weeks left in the regular season.
Yep. We about to get up out of here, man. For everybody who tuned in to episode 61 of the Sip Smoke Sports Podcast, we appreciate y'all showing up, man. I'm Smurf Dog. That's Pep. That's G. We'll see y'all Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all be safe. Be easy. We'll holler at y'all.